Welcome to my channel. Today, something weird happened in a land above water. The town was called Little Paradise. It was filled with men and women who had earned some good money, either as businessmen or oil company workers, or inherited properties owned by their parents who settled in the time of old in the land. This story took place in today's era, where the men and women who had bought lands there have now become old. Their children are all married, mostly, and there seemed to be a shift to the new generation of their children. And so was a lady named Irima, who was one of such lady who had a property courtesy of her parents' investment to her with her first fruits when she was working in a foreign parastatal where she was paid in dollars. Her parents had secured a property for her in that area. Everyone had hoped for the development of the town. Thus, many people invested in lands and buildings in the area. But as fate would have it, the area's speed of development was slow. And when it seemed the area was not picking up as expected, Irima relocated to another area where she lived. But then something happened that brought Irima back to the town of Little Paradise. She came with her young family to spend time there. In that place and that period, there lived nearby a man called Johnson and his family. Sir Johnson and his family had a building, shops and lands and thriving businesses. He was very successful. He was doing well for himself and his family was peaceful. They were friends with Adaugo and her family. One day, they were close to Irima and her family. One day, Irima's husband went to buy some things and was told that the lady who sold goods for Mr. Johnson wasn't there. She was his customer. Then one day, a certain Mr. Gideon wondered where this his customer must have gone to. That was when he was told by another lady that she had lost her father. And her father was on his way for a business transaction. There he died. It happened that the lady was getting married, and it's been a long while she has been praying to God to give her a husband, which never came. But now, suddenly, a man came forth to marry her. And so she was preparing for all this before the sorrowful news and incident which happened, which was the death of his father as he was going to seek for funds by selling some of his lands and properties so he can give his daughter a befitting wedding. unfortunately, he died. People said funny stuff like the girl could be an Obanje or maybe in a cult. Some said that could it be that she wasn't supposed to get married at all? Was it a covenant entered by the parents? It was weird. And this worried Erima and her family, for they were sad at the event, for they loved this family, even the girl in question. But stuff happened. And so the man was buried. The old folks in the area and people mourned his demise. Of course, his wife mourned him. The old folks in the area began to reason and to advise young people that want to get into marriage to be careful, pray diligently, and for parents who are going to have such an event to be very prayerful and careful and mindful of their movements, of what they ate or what they did, especially for everybody to be prayerful. For the story was not a good one, and many perceptions and ideas were raised by many people, but nobody knew what happened or why that happened. That could just be fate happening. And so, I tell you, my people and my viewers, if you don't have money for an event, just do it as you can. Don't try to impress anybody. If you like to lavish or you like sophistication, plan it, take time, and be patient and arrange yourself so you do it the way you want. If something happens, think back, don't talk anyhow, for you don't know what really happened and why stuff happened. The best you can do is to pray for those people or encourage them in your own way, or just keep quiet and mind your business, because you don't know what people are passing through and you don't pray to be in their shoes. And that was how the story went. And so the lady actually had her wedding done even as her father died. 2 days to the day of her wedding. It was really sorrowful. Please kindly subscribe to my channel at AfricanFolktales. Please kindly subscribe to my channel so you can get my new stories when I drop them. Thank you, thank you, thank you.